Hey guys, this is Sean. I'm back with 10 tips, 10 days. Today is tip number 10. And today I sort of really wanted to go deep and go into the key thing that I'm trying to share here, because what I've been talking about is helping you master your subconscious so you can connect with your intuition. And so tip number 10 is always look for the root of your problem. Always look for the roots of your problem, because your problem is always going to have some kind of roots in your subconscious self. I'm going to try to illustrate this with a story about how I got started what I'm doing now as an intuitive channel, because that's what I do now for leaders and entrepreneurs, and help them find the subconscious stuff in their way and help them shift that so that they can get in alignment with their intuition and really trust themselves and just work from that place of deep self-trust. But I didn't always do this. I've had a number of things that I've done. I was a business journalist for a number of years. And then after that, I ran my own children's education charity, and where we mostly did projects in Laos, but we also did a couple in India. And what I was doing there that was really close to my heart was trying to help kids to have an environment where they felt safe and supported and they had higher possibilities. And what that looked like in that situation was we were building schools and toilets and kitchen programs and doing teacher training and all kinds of fun stuff like that. And this was sometimes on islands where there was no electricity, or where we had to get everything brought in on these little boats, and it was just like pretty crazy stuff. And it was fun. It was so much fun. But in the end, I ended up feeling kind of heartbroken after doing that work for 5 years and built all kinds of schools and built all the toilets and all these things. But in the end, I didn't really have the impact that I dreamed of. And the reason why, and it was very important what I realized, is that when you want to make real change, you have to change mindset, right? You have to change heart set. You have to go to the roots, the subconscious roots of the problem in the leaders that are running the show. So I realized that in the end, so in our final year, we ended up doing a bunch of teacher training and stuff like that. But even that wasn't really at the level that we needed in order to make those bigger changes, right? Because those teachers that were teaching in our schools, in these schools that we were helping, they had very little education. And they didn't really know how to encourage and support and all those things. So what happened in our final year was we had a volunteer from England go and work in one of our schools for 6 months, and I was really excited, and she was like really into the encouragement and support thing. And then she told us that actually the teachers were being very harsh with these, and their kindergarten kids, being very harsh with them, very top down, and sometimes rather abusive, verbally and occasionally physically. So I was appalled, and it wasn't what I didn't know about that until that point. And so it just made me realize that what I needed to be doing was helping leaders understand the subconscious programming that they get from, because it's not just, you don't have to be an abusive leader to have subconscious programming that's causing your problems. We all have subconscious programming that is at the root of all of our problems, I guarantee. I can solve any problem you have when you come to me, and I will show you the subconscious roots of that problem and why it's playing out for you. And that's just the way it is. We have them. And so after that experience, that's when I began migrating into how can I really make change at the level I'd like to, where I can really help leaders and entrepreneurs and visionaries have an even bigger impact in the world by clearing and understanding these subconscious parts of themselves, by aligning their identity with their higher vision, by understanding their higher vision, because a lot of people don't even really know at the deepest subconscious levels why they are doing something, why they need to do it, why they're so motivated to do it, because all these things are subconscious. And I am an expert in the subconscious because I've been studying the subconscious for 25 plus years, first for myself, and then later studying leaders and entrepreneurs to understand how they're doing what they're doing. And then also just because I was born with a gift, a sort of ability to read people and to understand things about people without them telling me. So kind of I can tune into people kind of like a radio station, and it's kind of an unfair advantage in my life and in my work that I honestly didn't even realize that was special until my early 30s. I won't tell you how old I am now, but that was quite a while ago. So that's my tip today. Please, 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 when you find a problem, go to the root of the problem. Okay, that's your tip for today. Thanks for staying with me. And if you want, I have a free tool that really helps you get clear on your vision and help you understand some of your subconscious drivers. It's at www.seanphelps.com/vision tool, and I'll put the link in the comments. Take care.